Can you believe that? Seriously. Seriously. Alright, let me back it up. I have to get the Prius here inspected for Uber because I'm getting the messages in the app that says your Prius is due for its next Uber inspection, right? So I know where the Uber hub is. It's Uber's office. It's over on Fort Apache and Flamingo. All right, you can look this up, whatever, in Google, but I looked it up. I'm on my way there. I dropped somebody off for Uber a couple miles from there. So I'm on my way to the inspection center. I'm going to pull in, see if I can get the old Prius inspected really quick. Quick note, they don't do Uber inspections there at that office anymore, but they gave me an address of a place. I'll post it in the description down below, where you can get your car inspected for free now to pass the Uber inspection. Anyway, back to the story. I'm looking for a parking place, and all the parking places say this salon, that salon, no parking. All the spots are full. I go to the other side of the parking center. There's like the original Pancake House. There's a Pancake House restaurant in there, and there's some parking places there. So I pull in, and there's a few spots. I pull in, I get out, I go into the Uber office, do my thing, get the sheet, talk to the lady. That's not the story. I come out, obviously. I come out, and as I'm walking to my car, out of the corner of the left side of my eye, somebody's riding one of those little scooters, you know, big deal. And I'm just opening my door to get in, and I glance over, and it's 2 stalls away from me. All right, you're not gonna believe me. It's freaking Doyle Brunson. The Doyle Brunson. Like, I'm in a random parking lot at the Pancake House on Fort Apache and Flamingo, and I look over, and here is the poker godfather, the poker god, the living legend, literally. 2 cars away from me, but it gets better. He's standing there, and he's in conversation with Binion. Well, who is it? It's I think it's Ted Binion. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up, and I'll confirm which, because I know there's Benny Binion, Ted Binion, whatever. I think it's Ted. I don't know. But recognizable, obviously 2 recognizable characters. There's 0.000% mistaking these 2 guys. And I recognized, I saw Doyle and immediately recognized him, but I did like a physical triple take. I was like, I was like, sort of like, like one of those moments where you're like, it's like if you're shopping at Walmart and you turn around and you're the biggest basketball fan and you see like Shaquille O'Neal or Kobe Bryant or somebody standing behind you in line at Walmart. It's just like, you just don't expect to see it. I once saw Doyle riding his scooter in the parking, in the poker room at Bellagio about 10 years ago when I was on a vacation here, and it was during the World Series of Poker, and I saw Doyle just go right by me on his scooter. And that's one thing to see him in the poker room, right? To see your poker pros, Phil Ivey, Doyle, or somebody in the poker room. But it's completely another thing. It's so random to be in the middle of the city, and I'm just not anywhere near the Strip. We're talking about way off, over more sort of on the west side of town, on Flamingo and Fort Apache, and in a random parking lot. And here's, it's no big deal. It's just Doyle Brunson and Ted Binion standing there talking to each other. And I'm trying to look to see if I can get my camera to boot up and get a video. And I'm like, Doyle's got his scooter going up onto the back, and it's mounting up, and he's going around again. I'm like, no, and because they were just sort of talking and wrapping up a conversation, and I'm not going to run up and interrupt them. And I already know, celebrities and poker players and all this. It's one thing if they're down there at the World Series and they're not doing anything and they're standing around, to go up and introduce yourself and say, hey, can I get a quick picture with you? Can you sign my book or whatever? But they were face to face. They were in this conversation. They were talking, and I just don't want to be that guy that goes up and, it's tough enough, I'm sure, for them when you're out in public and people recognize them and they're constantly getting interrupted. So, but I wanted to sneak a quick video, but they're just literally like right there, and it's awkward. I can't get a video. So as soon as Doyle's going around the other side, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go down there where Opinion went and try to see if I can get a video. But all you have is his back when he's walking. It's like the Bigfoot video, the original Bigfoot video where he's running through the woods in the background. You can't see the face or anything. But I'm telling you, it's Binion. He's going over there to get in his car. So I loop back to see if I can catch Doyle, and I put my phone up on my dash mount, And I mean, you can see his car, you can see his Escalade or whatever, and Montana plates on it, and his scooter. But how freaking cool is that? And it's just so unexpected, and it's like right before the World Series of Poker starting up here in a couple weeks. So I'm just amped up about, you know, excited about the World Series of Poker getting going and everything, and gonna play in an event, maybe 1 or 2 events, I don't know yet, but that was just so random and unexpected. You never know what you're gonna see. Man, that was cool. Just wanted to post a quick clip about it, a video about it. Yeah, I blurred out the license plates. If you can see the license plates on the video, I don't know yet, but I'm gonna blur those out because just for, you know, I don't want to reveal anything. I don't want to give people's license plate numbers out, especially like Doyle Brunson or Binion. So that was freaking cool. That was cool, man. I mean, that's my idol right there. That's one of my. I'm a biggest fan. I have Super System and Super System 2, the books that Doyle Brunson wrote back in the day. But I've been watching him literally since like the 80s when they were back on ESPN and you couldn't even see the cards. They didn't have whole card cameras back in the day, so it was not nearly as exciting. But I've always been a fan of poker, and I've been watching Doyle compete in all those tournaments since back in the day. So that was just totally unexpected and so cool, so amazing. So I wish Doyle still played in the main event, but he doesn't play that nowadays. So go get him. Go get him, Doyle. I still see you in the cash games out there. It's very cool. It was so cool. I wish I could have said hi, but it didn't happen this time. But that's it. I'll see you guys next time.